This is the Roku Express. If you're comparing it to other Roku devices, you can see the size difference. It literally fits in the palm of your hand. The one thing I will say is the difference here in terms of how, first of all, this is batteries. This is not a rechargeable remote. You're going to need batteries. They do give you batteries. They come included with this, but you're going to need to monitor those. And the same idea though in terms of the remote control, and you've got some pre-built things that you just want to go ahead and hit Disney, Apple, Paramount, and Netflix. You can go ahead and do that. Of course, you're going to get the great user interface from our friends at Roku. But look how small this is. It also comes with an adhesive that goes underneath this that you can put somewhere on maybe the bottom or the top of your television. And the reason why you would want to do this is this remote, in order for it to work properly, you're going to need to make sure that basically the front of this Roku Express and the front of your remote can sort of, they obviously don't have eyes, but you want to make sure that they can see each other,
right.
Basically. This is not something where you can just point it anywhere and it's going to be able to switch. You got to be able to point it at the front of this. So you're going to make sure this is not just tucked away behind the television. It's going to have to be viewable to you. It's a tremendously powerful little device. So obviously it's portable. So a lot of people, they will take, whether it's a Roku stick or the Express, they'll take it with them, throw them in the bag, and they want to take their shows with them if they're traveling. They can just plug the HDMI into a hotel television, or maybe they want to be able to show something and demonstrate something, but they know that it's a show or something, or maybe YouTube or whatever. You want to be able to pull it up with your Roku. You can absolutely do that. All you got to do is just make sure that there is a source of power, and then of course the HDMI. And of course, if you have a television that powers with USB, you can use that as well. Because that's what we do. Is I've got it plugged into the back of my television right now, but it comes out of this power source into a USB-A right directly into the television, because the television has a USB-A input, and that will power your Roku Express.
One of the things that I appreciated about the Roku that I've seen is it comes with everything you need to get started. It comes with the HDMI cable, it comes with the power cable, it comes with the batteries in the case of this Express, because a lot of times that can be one of the most frustrating things. You buy something, whether you get it shipped to you or you went to the store and then you open it, you're like, I got to get this, I got to get that. And so this is ready to go out of the box. The only thing you're probably going to need to make sure you have is your internet, because as you start to hook up the channels, you may have to do some QR coding to hook it up. And actually, that was something I really thought was cool about the setup. Is, as an example, I was able to scan the QR code with my phone, and it was automatically hooking up to my Roku channels as I added things that I already had. And it was very simple. It wasn't like something very difficult. So that I thought was a nice way to be able to do things as well. And yes, I'm impressed.
So Jim, the one difference here that we need to highlight is you can still have private listening with this Roku Express. Your remote that you have for the Ultra, and that we have an Ultra as well, that remote has an input that you can plug your headphones directly onto the remote. This obviously does not have that. However, there is a way for you to have private listening when you have this. It's the Roku app. You download the Roku smartphone app on iOS or Android, and you hook up headphones to that phone that you're listening to, or tablet. Tablets also work. And so then whatever's being broadcast here, you can set it in the app to private listening, and you could listen to it privately so no one else in the room can hear what you're listening and watching.